Good morning, and welcome to this edition of Ask the Advocate, your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Rebecca J. from Atlanta writes, during several interviews, I've been asked a question about my salary history. I've felt uncomfortable disclosing that information, and I'd like some tips on how I should respond to that question during an interview process. Very good question, Rebecca J. It's important to note that many states outlaw, ban, or prohibit employers from asking questions of applicants or candidates about their salary history. This is done to ensure that an employer is not surreptitiously eliminating a candidate or applicant from consideration for a job that they are otherwise duly qualified for. In other words, by sharing your salary history, some employers may assert that you actually earn more than what the job will pay, and then they believe that they should disqualify you from consideration. So, Rebecca J., maintain your power and pivot the conversation toward the employer. If asked a question about your salary history, ask them to simply explain a little more detail about the job, its description, its responsibility, and its expectations. And also give me a sense of the salary range or market price that you have in mind for the job. During that discourse, the employer should share all of the elements that you've asked about, and they should share with you that we expect to pay, let's just say for an engineering role, anywhere between $65,000 and $85,000 a year. Now, once they've shared that information with you, they should then ask you, will this meet your expectations? Once you affirm that it meets your expectations, then the interview can continue to progress. Now, sometimes employers may ask you questions about the composition of your compensation. And what they're looking for is to understand what is your base salary, what is the bonus or short-term incentive target that you're earning, and what are your long-term incentive plan components. Again, maintain your power, pivot the conversation back to the employer, and ask them to share the composition of the compensation that they're looking to pay. During that time, they should share what the base, the short-term incentive, and the equity components look like, and then ask you again, does this meet your expectations? Now, once you've affirmed that it meets your expectations, once again, the interview can progress. And that's it, and that's all, Rebecca J. from Atlanta. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below, and we will answer your questions on the next segment of Ask the Advocate. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Thank you.